People are not gonna be happy with this. Alright, so today we're just gonna rank the f-stops, and this one is gonna make some people upset. We have our 5 categories. We've got S tier, which is goated, A tier, pretty good, B is usable, C is try hard, and D is no. Let's get into it. Starting off strong, f0.95. I've never seen it look good. I've never seen it look usable. I've never seen it look sharp. I've never seen it not have color fringing. I've never seen it have autofocus. f1.2. I actually think this one sits up in here. I'm gonna put it straight. I'm gonna put it in goated. It used to not be. You know what? I will say it used to go in usable, but now, most recent like Canon RF stuff, and I don't know. Don't talk to me about that new Sigma stuff with the 1.2. I don't have a clue about that stuff. The new Canon RF 1.2, goated. I feel good about this now. 1.4. Look, it's basically the same thing. It's just f1.2 is what 1.4 used to be. Do you know what I mean? Like with the EF Sigma art lenses, f1.4 is what 1.2 is now, so it's going in tryout. f1.8. Look, I'm never using it. It's going in no. When are you going to use 1.8? Unless you really have to. I use that 50mm 1.8 plastic EF lens on like one of my film cameras, but I'm never shooting at 1.8, so no. F2, straight F2. It's too close. It's too close to 1.2. I'm gonna put it in. I'm putting it in usable. No, pretty good. Because f2 is what I would use if I was unsure about a lens, making sure it was sharp enough. If it's not going to be sharp wide open, it'll be sharp a little bit less than wide open. Pretty good. I'm going to say pretty good. But now here we have a controversial one, because we're getting into quite sharp territory with f2.2. I'm going to put it in usable. It's good. It's fine. I mean, I think if you're using 2.2, you're a coward. 2.5, try it. Who's shooting 2.5? It's an ugly number, 2 and the 5. Absolutely not. No thank you. 2.8, good. Straight away, going straight. No thoughts about it even. No, it's goated. On a prime lens, it's very, very sharp for portraits. On a zoom lens, or the Canon RF zoom lens, it's very, very sharp, and it's as wide as it goes. 2.8 gives you a nice sharp image with plenty of fall off. It's going in goated. 3.5. f3.5. I mean, I shoot it all the time. I shoot it all the time because I want just a little bit more. I want just a little bit more, a little bit deeper of a depth of field, but it looks the same. I'm gonna go pretty good, and I almost feel like it brings f2.8 down a bit. I almost feel like it brings f2.8 down a bit because 3.5 essentially looks the same as 2.8, but you get just a little bit more of a sharper image across the whole, like across the whole image. Whereas with 2.8 you get maybe like one dude. You get one dude in focus, as sharp as they can be. But 3.5 you might get 2. No, I'm leaving it as is. F4. Go to. Very versatile. I use it all the time. For like a group situation. Or if I want to use flash, but like a little bit of flash, not a whole, like just fill flash. Goated. 4, F4, goated. 4.5, no. Ugly. I'm always, if I'm going 5, I'm straight away. I'm going at 4.5, I'm just going straight past it and going to 5.6. At 4.5, you know what, it might be try hard. Because it wants to be. I don't like that it's straddling F4 or F5, 5.6. Like, do you want to be shallow depth of field or do you not? Like, what are you? It just has a bit of an identity crisis. It's going to try hard. Figure it out. 5, I'm always skipping past it. It's just not as good as 5.6. It suffers the same sort of identity crisis as 4.5. I'm always just scrolling straight past it. I'm going to 5.6. 5.6, pretty good. For a landscape, big group of people, again, flash. I'm not using it on flash. I'm gonna go usable. Usable. 5.6, and we'll get to it later. 5.6 is what I want F8 to be. But it's only am I going to use 5.6 if there's not enough light for F8, you know? You know what I'm talking about. So that's a bit of a spoiler. 6.3, look. The 6, the 3, it's two round numbers next to each other and it looks stupid. It's gone... it's going try hard. No, it's going no. No, try hard. It's a try hard. Try hard F stop. I don't want to hear about it. 7, F7.1 suffers the same fate as F8. As it suffers the same fate as F5.6, in which I will use it, but it's like an in-between, ugly, like the jagged 7 and the 1. I'm gonna use them all. F8, goated. Goated. I'd shoot everything at F8 if I could. Like, F8 is for not cowards, you know? F8 is for people who are brave and aren't afraid to have their whole image be sharp. Like, if you're shooting F8, you are confident and powerful, and you're a strong photographer. You are confident that everything in frame is worth seeing, you know? And that's why it goes in S. Because it doesn't just say something about the lens, about the camera, about the scene. It says something about you. That's a personality thing, you know? F8, everything that you want. F10, no. No, we skipped one. F9, no. Always skipping past that. Like, it's not as sharp. 9. I'm not German. 9, no. 10, no. Absolutely not. I think 10 is not as sharp. F11, pretty good. F11, pretty good. Just a little bit more. I mean, once you're beyond F8, it's kind of all the same, but F11 is like where you're just getting to peak. You are just trying to make a flat image. Or you are using flash and trying to compensate with the sun somehow. Or for some reason F8's just not cutting it. You know what it is? It's if you are using like a 70 to 200 and F8 is still just too shallow for you. It's going in pretty good. Very usable. I think we jump a few. F12? Nah, the try hard. It wishes it was. It wishes it was F14. But even F14's usable. I think 14 is like where I would stop for dance floor at like a wedding, or if I needed to do a group photo or something and there was just like so many people, or I wanted a really crisp landscape of something, which is not very often. Or unless you're crazy and you just feel like pushing film like 6 stops in the developer, I don't know, like it's not for me, but sure, it's usable. F16, no, 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 not doing it. And then there's like 18 after it. F18, F18. What is that? I'm not using F18. Not once in my life. I actually might have had to use it once in my life, but no. And we're gonna round things out with F22. I don't know where to put this. I feel like this is for dudes who do like astrophotography and are doing like half an hour exposures in the middle of the desert, in which you might need to keep that much light out. But at the same time, it has no application for me. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna put it in no. I'm gonna put it in no, never using it, because why would I? So there you have it. This is the conclusive tier list for Aperture f-stops. Thanks for watching.